Now in Fight 4, it doesn't get any easier. Lightweight division, right? We know the title's on the line later on in this card. You got Beneil Dariush, who's kind of sort of been struggling lately, right? He's still 22-6. Moicano continues to be consistent. He's 20-6. That's why this fight is kind of even, right? You see kind of Dariush falling off from what you expected him to do. Moicano is coming up, so you got another Brazilian. And the question here is, are we going to go with the three-peat, really, for back-to-back-to-back Brazilian winners on this card? Let's jump right in. In the lightweight division at UFC 317, you got Beneil Dariush taking on Renato Moicano. Lightweight division, always exciting. Can't sleep or miss any of these lightweight division fights because they're all, you know, controlling the movements of the division for sure. As guys try to move up and the top contenders try to keep them down. You have all that at play. Now Dariush 22-6, Moicano 20-6. This is USA versus Brazil. Moicano 1 inch taller at 5'11". He's 36, so is Dariush. So the age may not be a factor here. Both guys equal reach, 72 inches apiece. Dariush fights left-handed. Moicano fights right-handed. In the stand-up game, that you give the edge to Moicano, 4.4 significant strikes per minute to 3.8. Takedown game equal to. Both guys get like almost just shy of 2 takedowns every 3 rounds. Dariush 80% takedown defense, Moicano 71. So they defend takedowns well. Dariush has suffered back-to-back losses, okay, but look at the opponents. Charles Oliveira, KO. Arman Sarukian, KO. So he has not looked good in the last 2 fights, but you're talking about 2 of the top contenders in the division, right? Oliveira's fighting for the title. Sarukian was supposed to fight for the title and had to pull out. So you go back to 2022, he beat Mateusz Gamrot. That's a huge victory. Tony Ferguson, okay. Diego Ferreira, okay. And anything before that is just too many years ago. The bottom line is he didn't look good in 2023. We didn't see him all of 2024. I know it doesn't seem that way, but we haven't seen him since December 2nd, 2023. Okay. So you're looking at like a 17, 18-month layoff. So we don't know what to expect here. We know Dariush has gotten older, but I think he's done the right thing here after back-to-back KO losses is to take some time off. Very important. Moicano lost to Islam Makhachev when he got catapulted into that title fight with Sarukian pulling out. He got submitted in the first round. But before that, he beat Benoit Saint Denis. To me, that's a big one. Second round KO. Jalen Turner, that's a big one. Second round KO. So that's where we can stop. He's won 2 of the last 3. Of course, he's going to lose to Islam for the title. But, you know, those back-to-back second round KOs definitely put you in a title opportunity on short notice for sure. But the reality is here, Dariush to me is just slow it down. It will be somewhat interesting that we haven't seen him in 17 months because maybe he's obviously been training, rejuvenated, and looking forward. I think that's why the odds are close here. But Moicano, to me, the Brazilian, is just too much. In the last 3 fights, I mean, he's fought some high-level contenders and looked really good doing so. We don't know how Dariush would match up with those because he's only lost to Oliveira and Sarukian. So it's a tough prediction for sure, and it's a lightweight division, but we're going with the Brazilian in this one. We like Moicano to get the job done here. No doubt about it. And the fights in America, don't invite Brazil to the party. You already know. And that's what's happening here. And Moicano will spoil the party. He'll get the win, in my opinion, move to 21-6, lightweight division, UFC 317. Don't invite Brazil to the party or it will be spoiled. That's what I'm always telling you guys. That's why we have the shirts printed up. Don't invite Brazil to the party. If you do, it's going to be a problem, especially in close fights. And therefore, that's why we're picking Brazil, 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 back to back to back in 3 straight fights, rolling from the main event in the prelims and the first 2 fights here in the pay-per-view main card.